the motherfucking wormhole, homie. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. Yeah, yeah. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. Yeah, yeah.
Testing coach.
He's about to cast his line out there.
What up, y'all? It's your motherfucking boy, Andy Savage, back with another episode of the Wormhole Podcast. Here, live with my motherfucking shitheads. We got our motherfucking boy, Pinky. We got motherfucking Puddles. And we here.
Up?
And we got Junior. He's the mascot. What's happening? We're here, gonna do a little episode about the motherfucking gathering of the Juggalos that's coming up, man. Are y'all excited about that shit or what?
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
That's right.
Bro, it is going to be fucking crazy. We're going to be in, what is it, Max Creek, Missouri, at some fucking nature reserve. Amazing looking campground. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into, bro.
Yeah, poor people.
R.I.P. Mother Nature.
Yeah.
The Juggalos are coming to fuck shit up.
The Jugganado, if you will.
We are in no way inciting that, we don't want to inspire anybody. We're just saying,
Listen.
we know what's going on.
Bro.
ICP said it best when they said, fuck the world, right?
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm a fan of nature. I'm not going to be fucking nothing up.
No.
But at the end of the day, I'm also not going to be fucking be like, hey, please don't do that. Like, we're at the gathering,
Yeah,
man.
we're at the gathering. Whatever you want to do, as long as you're not doing it to me, I don't really care.
We're at the motherfucking gathering.
I'm surprised that the gathering is even happening. We're not having it in the original place that it's been in for how many years was that in a row?
4.
It was like
Four
four
for us.
4 or 5 at Legend Valley. I think there was a pause, but it was there a few times prior also.
So it's probably there about 6
is that
times.
right?
Yeah.
There was like a break and then
Yeah.
they went to somewhere else. Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I didn't start going again after my incarceration and whatnot until I got off parole because my PO would not let me go because of the gang classification. I was a known Juggalo gang member all throughout prison. My probation officer was made aware of that after the fact, and I was told no Juggalo shit. So, I mean, I could have lied, but, I mean, my freedom ain't worth a fucking concert. I love y'all, but my freedom ain't worth that.
No.
But as soon as I was free, I'm back with the fucking homies all day. And with my motherfucking fam now, because we're all going to the gathering every fucking year. We don't miss one, man. No fucking excuses.
Yeah, we don't miss one at all. When everybody was talking about how the gathering wasn't going to happen because Legend Valley just was a no-go,
Yep.
and they had to scramble and try to find a place. I was thinking, there's no way in hell with the history and the reason why we're not having it at Legend Valley anymore, at least that any venue would not allow the gathering to be there. And yet this place called, what is it called?
Mother Nature's Preserve or Retreat
Mother
or something.
Nature's
Retreat, I think.
Forest Retreat or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. It's too much. It's too many.
It's some hippie sounding shit.
It is some hippie dippy shit.
It's some hippy dippy shit. Yeah, I think that if you Google it, you end up like running into like some hippie pictures, and it looks like maybe the owners, maybe co-owners or something in the picture.
Both deadheads, baby.
Yo.
Maybe that's a good thing for us because deadheads are very, very similar to Juggalos. They didn't tear shit up as much, but they fucking partied hard like we do.
Yeah,
they partied hard.
They partied hard like we do. So med tent and shit, I do feel like they're gonna have us covered med wise. I think we should be good there. It's just, are we gonna respect the grounds? For the most part, yes, but
I'm gonna respect the grounds, but it's Juggalos,
What I just had a thought about? Like, I understand we're all gonna be lighting off fireworks and doing dumb shit. I love that. I'm not saying not to, but I'm wondering how much tall grass is gonna be around there and how dry it might potentially be.
I think we should be good with the Ozarks. Hey, we're right on the river.
Okay.
I think we're good on that. And then Missouri has looser
soil
fireworks laws.
Oh,
so like there are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So with the looser firework laws, there's going to be even more shit.
And it should be okay. I think.
Well, and like
your big thing in those festivals with all those fireworks, outside of setting fire to nature, is the tents. All the people's tents, bro. Like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're in a forest preserve, That might not be the best idea, you know what I'm saying? Because all those trees...
It all depends what they
tents-
let. You know, if they let the fucking, I don't know what kind. They said they host a few other festivals. I didn't research which ones.
It's a cannabis festival, dog. It's like a fucking...
So they could do fireworks there, maybe at a cannabis festival.
Well,
I could see.
I think, but it's like a low key one. It's like a vendor style, like flea market type shit. It looked like to me.
Hey, those are lit because that means we'll probably have a decent cannabis market while we're there. You know, Bloodman's exists. You got
Shout out to Bloodman.
Airheads exist. So you know you got those.
You
No
got
hate, no
options.
hate to either.
You got options.
But, you know, I've always been a big fan of the safest drugs are your own drugs, right? You know what I mean? Like if you're in a festival setting, the safest shit you got is the shit you bring with you. So not saying you know you should do drugs, right? And if you do, take half. Start with half. But the uncertainty of buying drugs at a festival is kind of fucking scary. Like the simple fact of like if I buy stuff from a reputable source that I know of, I'm not testing shit, right? I don't have to.
Yeah.
But the simple fact that like I'm so sketched out that I have to test the shit that I get from you
Makes me second
makes me not even want to try it.
Yeah.
I don't even want it. Like if I gotta test my shit, I don't need it. You know, it's not that serious. If I had to test weed every single time I smoked, I probably wouldn't smoke.
Nah, hell no. That's stupid.
You know, thank God you can't lace fucking weed with fentanyl.
Whoa.
No, it don't work.
Oh, yeah,
you can't
you can't
smoke fentanyl. It don't work. You put fire on it, it will do nothing. So anybody that says otherwise is full of fucking shit.
Smoking that Fenny.
I mean, you could be smoking synthetic stuff, and I don't know if there's a way to.
Dude.
I mean,
Let's smoke wet sticks.
Even still, right? Chemically speaking,
You like wet sticks, don't you?
I've never tried one.
well, you know,
Sounds like you're curious.
PCP is like the exact same thing as ketamine. That's facts. Google it. PCP and ketamine are like the same fucking thing.
No shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's very fucking possible. But honestly, you know, all love to our K fans and all that shit. But, you know, ketamine and LSD are both fucking psyop drugs. So just know that. You know, those are government created drugs that fucking play with the brain a little bit. You know, they're cool, they're fun recreationally, but be careful. You know, you might be falling into their plan.
Yep. Completely brainwashed.
Yeah.
By the drugs.
Don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Yeah, dude, fucking with the gathering, you know, I think maybe there's a lot of first timers. Every year there's a lot of first timers. If you go on any of the gathering page, you'll always have a bunch of people fucking trolling all the first timers, right? I think we should give a, let's say, top 10 list of necessities for a first time gathering.
Yes, sir.
Starting at number 10. What do you think?
Condoms. Get rid of them, man. You don't fucking need them.
Who needs them? You're not gonna get. You're not getting any
getting
pussy
laid.
anyway.
Dude,
you
and if
fucking
you got
lame.
any pussy, it's probably going to be slapping you in the balls when you're hitting it from the back anyway.
Hey, the hottest chicks at the gathering are fucking dudes, man.
And that's my point.
That's, yeah.
Ask
hard to
Pinky.
admit, but
Hey, we're shitheads, man. We love y'all, baby. You know. And there ain't nothing. You know, there ain't nothing against that. I love all my homies, but man, I swear to God, bro, I could be duped. Especially if I'm fucking drugged out. You motherfuckers, I don't like butthole play, so you know it now. If I show it to you, you see it, and you move along. You don't touch it. And you definitely don't penetrate it.
Yeah, same goes
No.
for me too.
Yeah, same. You can look, but you can't touch. And no flash photography.
And
That
you
shit costs
don't have
extra.
to look, you know, like when somebody's about to show you their butthole, there's
other avenues. you know what I mean? Like
you got time to avert your eyes.
You got time to avert your eyes. This is part of the culture, dog. You're just gonna have to start dealing with it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. We'll call it number 9. You need to bring your sense of humor.
Bring a sense of humor, man.
And fucking deodorant, for the love of God. Some of y'all smell like nutsack and fucking disgrace. Jesus Christ.
I think that's not really people's, like, not using the right type of
Bro,
stuff.
get the spray regardless.
That they can't wash certain parts of their body, right?
Spray that shit down at least for courtesy. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
man.
you know,
like, if your sit-down air has fucking stench to it, dog, stay away from me, please.
Yeah, yeah. If you're sitting down there smelling like a fucking 4-day-old Faygo dog, I'm pretty fucking solid, dog.
Yeah. That goes along with like bringing your sense of humor. Like you're gonna get nailed with like soda and all kinds of shit. You can get nailed with some really grimy ass
Gross
shit too, like fucking like rotten squids and shit. You know, like there was a guy. There's something called a trash fight there. If you haven't ever been, you know, this is obviously a video for people who have never been. You need to prepare. There's something called a trash fight there. If you don't want to get some gnarly shit on you, you know, like don't go there.
Don't go before.
I was on the outskirts.
Out of there.
I was on the outskirts of one before it began, and there was a guy who came up with a wagon loaded with squirt guns. He asked us. He's like, hey, pick up one of these. You know, like you like shoot it once the trash fight starts. So I was just like, what's in it? And he had described something like fucking. What was it?
It was like brisket fat left out in the sun.
There was other shit though too, other gnarly shit like milk and stuff like that, and then it's like a year old that they had been sitting out in the hot sun the entire gathering. You know, like the trash fight's one of the last days they do this shit.
Yeah, right before the seminar.
I had it in my hand as he's telling me all the shit. After he said it, I put it down and I got the fuck out of there.
We laughed.
I didn't want to get hit by anything going on there. And I'm like, nah, I'm all cool with that. I don't want to be stinking.
Dude,
you know, like,
there was one year.
Shit that I can't get off of me. That? They're not going to get water that's hot enough to fucking get that shit off of your body.
There's no hot water at the gathering. You're going to be trying to rinse that shit off with cold water and soap, and it's just going to be smearing.
Yeah.
He said when he pulled up with that wagon, he said, hey, you guys into doing some shenanigans? And of course, we're shitheads.
Yeah.
So we're like, yeah. And then we found out the shenanigans, that's a little too far for us.
Dude, I did throw a rotten egg and watched it splatter on the back of a dude's head. That was kind of cool.
We felt that it was too fucked up to participate in, though it was completely acceptable amongst the Juggalo trash fight. It's pretty much anything goes. The nastiest shit. Somebody could fucking flick their booger out there, giant booger fresh out of their nose, face. You know, you can't get mad about it.
I mean, you could.
No, you can't. You can't get mad about it.
Hell,
if they came up and smeared it on your face, they could get mad about that. But.
Yeah.
I don't know. It entirely depends, because there was one year I was standing on the outskirts just waiting for the seminar, and I timed it wrong, right? I fucking literally moved backwards a couple feet as it was coming at me, but there was a fucking full can of pop. It was a full can of motherfucking Faygo. About damn near hit me straight in the dickhead. I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, some of y'all are just straight foul for that shit. Like,
yeah, and you know what? The things do happen that people get hit with loaded sodas, loaded beers, and stuff like that, not opened. You know, it's just completely full, and that fucks them up. Like, I'm not saying that you got to be cool with that. You know, like it is kind of a rare occurrence, but it happens. To be aware of it.
Gross shit's one thing. Shit that's actually harmful to somebody.
You're an asshole.
You're a
for
fucking
that.
dick for that. Like I think it was 2 years ago, when somebody fucking, during the trash fight, somebody launched one of the big ass nitrous tanks.
Yeah, dude.
Split somebody's shit wide open.
Nitrous tank, an empty nitrous tank.
The big one. Like, that's crazy, dog. I mean, I got hit in the fucking shoulder with a full unopened beer can and shit. Like, I mean, I was partying, so I barely felt that shit. But like somebody, like a chick, you know, if that would have hit her in the back of the head, bro, that would have ruined her gathering, possibly fucking her life. You know, like you can't play with people like that, bro. Fun is one thing, but like, is hurting your supposed family fun?
Yeah, because are you really family at that point, though?
You're fucked, bro. And if I see anybody doing some shit like that, like,
It's
Oh
on.
yeah. And
I think you got
all
one
the
coming,
Juggalos
dog.
who witnessed that shit are on board beating your ass.
Yeah.
You know, how did that guy get his ass beat? What the fuck happened?
I'm not sure, but you know, I think he got dealt with a little bit. I think the police got him like right away. But I'm not sure,
nice.
man. Hopefully he got a couple licks in at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But the Gathering's fun as fuck, man. Anybody like these aren't really horror stories.
No.
Because you gotta think, like, the Gathering is as close to fucking Mad Max as you're gonna get. You know, this is fucking complete lawlessness.
Yeah.
Pure anarchy.
Yeah, pure anarchy. People are going to have pure, unadulterated fun. You know, with all the butthole shit and all that, people are like, oh man, like, I don't want to see it. Here's my thing, right? I've always been cool with it when it's used for what it's used for, right? You know, I know it's a joke now, but like when you had to show your butthole to show you're not a cop, hey, fuck it, look, I'll show you my butthole so you know I'm not a cop. Like, I want my party favors too, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
When I show you my butthole to prove I'm not a cop, just don't boof me.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
Well, if you boof it, it's free.
Yeah, but at least get consent first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Consent
PCP.
isn't consent like subjective?
no, I don't think so, dog.
No means yes, and yes means anal.
Depending on what the question is, maybe.
Yeah, no. Yeah, all that shit is you know, you got one coming out as far as that goes too. You know, if you keep pressuring a chick and she says yeah, that's still rape, motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just because she did it just to make you leave her alone, like, nah, bro, you got one coming too. I fucking take care of everybody around me, so like, you're in a safe place. As much as we're shitheads and we make jokes, that's where it ends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we joke, but at any time, you know, if anybody sees our camp or some shit, it is a safe place.
Yeah,
you know
if you
what I
need
mean?
somewhere to be like safe and shit, we got you.
Might give you a little bit of shit here and there, but you know, you got a safe
But
place.
that's your initiation, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no shit. You get hazed. Everybody gets hazed.
even Junior.
Well, but
Nobody's
not really.
safe.
Nobody gets fucking hazed.
Not like fucking fraternity haze, but a little. But I think there's a thing. I wouldn't say new Juggalos get hazed. It's everybody at the Gathering hazes each other, and essentially.
Because we're all clowns.
You know,
at the end
we're
of the
clowns.
day.
We have fun. We joke with each other. I think that's kind of like the hazing. How good is your sense of humor? Are you gonna get triggered? Because if you're gonna get triggered by shit, that ain't the place for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're gonna go there and be upset at all the things you see around you, don't go. Don't go.
No, this
Point
ain't the
blank
place for
fucking
you.
period, man.
Don't go because you're gonna ruin everyone else's time, and your time's gonna be miserable.
Yeah,
So,
this is-
like,
Everybody who went with you, at least, you know, because some people might be okay with it, even if they're not down with Juggalo shit. Like Nick. Nick's a metalhead.
Yep.
He's grown up around Juggalo shit. You know, when my middle brother Tony, when he was a Juggalo, he was the first Juggalo of all of us, and he was heavy into this shit. So you know, my youngest brother, he was around it at least, and yeah, we all just like became like back into like the Juggalo culture around the same time. And this guy, he'd been introduced to Juggalo shit, to ICP and Twisted and all that, and he wasn't really into it. He wasn't vibing with it at all. And then all of a sudden, you know, like we all became Juggalos at the same fucking time. We were all aware of it. I've always been like down with the clown. I've always been into like Juggalo music, the Juggalo lifestyle and shit. But at the same time, I listened to a lot of other shit. You know, like I wasn't
just that.
Yeah, I wasn't like just into rap. I was in other genres and stuff too.
Yeah.
More into rock than anything. But you know, at the time, ICP was very much had like a rock sound to it.
Yeah, he wasn't like me and some of my homies back in fucking, you know, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. That's when I went to prison, was 05. I got out in 2013, and I got off paper in 2019. But the leading up to that point, like, we would have fucking binders, just nothing but psychopathic shit, you know. That's all we would listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I got every ICP CD, every Twisted CD, every fucking Blaze CD, all the Esham shit, House of Crazies, everything. Like, later on, like even fucking Boondocks to Harvest after that. But Axe Murder Boys had just came out right when I got locked up. That was alright, that blood in, blood out shit. But yeah, man, like the family era, bro. Like we listened to nothing else. It was just ICP, and yeah, man, fucking every day, jugged out, man. And we were gang banging that shit back then.
Yeah.
So like back then, we fucking screen motherfuckers, and if you don't know what you're wearing or you don't know about the culture behind what you got on, we would take that shit off of you. We were high schoolers back then. We're going to other high schoolers, fucking trolling each other. Like we would go up to Lane Tech in the city, and we'd be taking their fucking shit, like all their hatchet gear. Straight up, you're a fucking bitch, bro. You ain't nothing. Like that was back before like Juffs and all that. Like we were repping that shit hard as fuck. Like you don't get the fake being a juggalo. You were one for real. And I feel ridiculous about that shit now. Like such gatekeeping craziness. Now I'm fucking 38. This is fucking 16-year-old me, bro.
Yeah.
In high school, I knew this family who were all juggalos. It was two brothers and their dad. And the dad, he was just crazy about like purchasing the jerseys. He had like every single fucking jersey, and all three of them would wear like this crazy ass wardrobe of fucking jerseys. And I swear, it's like each one of the brothers had a different one for the entire day of the year.
Fuck yeah, man!
It's like you'd never seen that one before. Every fucking day.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
dope.
Dude, I miss the days back in I remember back in junior high when early high school, but mostly like 7th, 8th grade for me. That was back when ICP was still in wrestling. You'd see him in fucking WCW, and when you're seeing them in WCW, they're in the video games. You got backyard wrestling games that are coming out on PlayStation. It's got ICP in it, Juggalos in it. Yeah. All throughout school, you're seeing motherfuckers with spider braids and shit, wearing fucking psychopathic merch. And nah, man, those days you don't really see as many Juggalos in school no more. Like you'd be a bunch of them back then. There'd be Juggalos all day back then. And nah, that shit's cool as fuck, bro. I wish those days still existed, but I'm not trying to cling to the old shit. I get it. ICP and Twisted, that shit's done.
That shit's dead.
Old Psychopathic is done. It's never gonna come back. Give it up.
So you gotta embrace the new or move on.
Yeah, the C17. We all gotta become C17ers.
I ain't never gonna be a motherfucking chappy. Y'all are cool. Y'all are cool, man. But that ain't my vibe, man. I'm old school. Like I'm not with the new trap metal, the new fucking trap bullshit. Like,
it ain't my vibe either. I don't have a problem with it. If it comes on, I don't feel like I have to skip it. It's not bad. It's honestly not bad, but it's not my.
Ain't no hate to Shaggy the Airhead, Devereaux, all they're doing these like the newer rap trap style beats. I'm just a Mikey Clark fan, man. I've been a Juggalo since we were listening to fucking circus music, essentially. Circus music with some beats behind it, a little bit of drum and some bass behind it. Mm-hmm. And the beats are just ICP's beats are incomparable to anybody else's. So I really dislike when they start trying to go mainstream with their beats. Because keep it original. Y'all have been original the whole fucking time. Like this is what we love. We love that fucking with the Juggalo bass. That's one thing. Ever since I went to my very first ICP concert, the bass of an ICP show is completely different than any other show I've ever felt.
It's so loud,
and it's not because trap me like do 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 do. It's not so hard.
Continuous. It's a continuous it reverbs.
It reverberates in your fucking soul, man. And bro, that's how you. There's a carnival magic that you feel at an ICP show.
There's a certain magic that it sucks you in and it makes you drive all the way into the magic. That's why they call it Dark Carnival.
Yep. I know tons of people that don't like ICP. I don't know a single person that's been to an ICP concert that was like, I didn't like this. Festivals, sure. because people don't know what they're standing there for.
Yeah.
You know, but when you go to an ICP show expecting ICP and you're getting the Faygo, it's not like your friends ain't gonna tell you what to experience. Like, and then you get to feel it all. Like, there's nothing like it.
Dude, there is nothing like it, especially when you get up in the shit. Like, this year's one, doing it was you, me, and our buddy Tim.
Yeah, we were all the way out there.
And for that last ICP show at a gathering, bro, that was probably one of my favorite ones out of the 4 gatherings we've been to, bro.
Yeah.
You guys got like way up.
Dude, we were up in the shit.
Like up front, yeah. I try not to go up front, especially for ICP, and it's just because I hate having to fucking watch my fucking 360. You know, like, I'm cool with having to watch my front and know about the shit that's coming off the stage, but it's the shit coming from behind me that fucking always fucks me off. You know, like, I don't want to get hit with a fucking can of ravioli. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with fucking getting some soda spray. I'm cool with getting a full-ass bottle hitting my face. Like, that's my stupid-ass fault for not watching the air, right?
Yeah.
Because part of an ICP show, you watch the stage, but you also watch the air.
Yeah,
and that's part of the magic, dude.
You can't watch the air behind you, bruh. And as soon as you turn around, that's when the clowns will get you with a fucking launch one from the stage.
You know what? You know the best part about the other acts at the gathering is the only part you have to worry about is behind you.
Shit. Oh shit. But I mean, it's all part of the fun, right?
Yeah, you just gotta know. Dude, remember the one, was that our first year when we had that big stupid firework thrown at us?
It may have been that first year we all went. Yeah.
Oh man, that had to have been the first year, I think.
Yeah, it was either the first or the second. Yeah.
God, dude, that was insane.
Are you talking about the one underneath the fucking garbage can?
Yeah, when they threw it underneath the garbage can, and then the stupid motherfucker kicked it off again.
It was like one of those pizza box size fuckers that did the whirling, spinning shit, with fucking turbines of fucking sparks. All of our fucking leg hairs were burnt off, fucking burnt.
And then you had the fucking...
Motherfuckers were trying to jump on it and stomp it, but it's not jumping on it, it's not doing anything, because it's just sparking all over their fucking feet and legs. Somebody finally just grabbed the garbage can and put it over it. And then another dipshit's like, oh, a garbage can, I'm going to go stand on it. And then he falls and the fucking lands on fireworks. Bro... I love y'all, man. Shit, what the fuck else can I say, man?
Oh, man.
Dude, when I watch homies and they're rushing that fucking stage for Faygo Armageddon and they're falling and breaking their fucking legs and ankles and busting their fucking heads open, I can't do shit but laugh like, you dumb fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you're not dumb, but I get it. You're passionate. You're in the moment. But bro, Faygo's slippery, dog. Those stages ain't easy to jump up on.
All right, what number on the list are we on? 7 or 8?
8. Number 8. So number 10, condoms. Who needs them? Number 9,
sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Number 8, don't bring your fucking pets.
Yeah.
You know, Legend Valley before this was like open field. So it's like hot as fucking balls all the time. But we're also going to be in the Ozarks, man. In the Ozarks, you know, you have more shade, but you also have more UV coming from that sun. And then if you're by the water, bro, come on now. You know, the water refracts the UV lights and burns the fuck out of you even more. So, you know, you're gonna get burnt up. And if you're getting burnt, what do you think about the animals covered in fur and shit? They're dying out there, man.
He's going to my fucking parents' house during the gathering because I'm a responsible pet owner, unlike some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate about this one. Like, even kids, dog. Like, it's another thing entirely. Like, if you're gonna take your kids, although I don't really think it's a place for them. And you're going to fucking be present with them and not be all fucked up on a bunch of different drugs, letting them run rampant and shit, by all means, take them, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're family. If I see kids running around, I'll probably look out for them too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the kids are going to see all the same things that you're going to see.
Yeah, so keep that shit in mind.
Peepees and vaginas and buttholes and all that
stuff. Open drug use, and, you know, I'm not one to tell any other parent how to do their job. You know, I'd hate somebody trying to tell me how to do my job as a parent. I respect constructive criticism, obviously, but, bro, that's not a place for kids. It ain't. And when they say all ages, I swear to God, that's just for them to fucking make more ticket sales, man. And, you know, all of these people that are using that as an excuse, oh, well, if I can't bring my kids, then I can't go. Then don't fucking go, man. This is not somewhere for kids to be, man. Like, you can argue all you want, bro. Like, oh, sure, they're safe at this one camp. Like, how fucking lame is it then that they have to go and stay at that one stupid ass tent while you get to go have a great fucking time going on all these rides? Like, come on, bro.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea, I don't think. If you're going to, like, keep them inside, like, a giant tented area or something, they can't see nothing. They can't
that's horrible.
But you're going to keep them entertained. You're going to keep them entertained somehow.
In a fucking tent?
Big enough for them to be, like,
baking.
a giant playpen. No, because there's portable ACs and shit like that, too.
Bro,
you know,
this is Juggalos, dog. How many of them have you seen with that
shit? The thing is if these parents are bringing their fucking kids to this shit, knowing that it's going to be, they're camping, it's the summer, they're not going to have access to AC or anything like that, like, it's irresponsible as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows how deep that irresponsibility goes? You know, like, there are parents, I've heard about it, like, completely nodded the fuck out on, like, heroin and shit like that, or something else. I don't know.
Kids running around getting sunburned.
And the kids are, like in diapers, like, running around
and
shit. Like, it just...
Yeah, no.
Nobody to take care of them, and nobody from outside knows what the fuck to do. You know.
A lot of kids that go into fucking the med tent.
I've seen, now don't get me wrong, I've seen kids that seem like they were having a fucking blast there, and you know that's cool too. I've seen people be like good parents there. You know, like I've seen people come in RVs. You know, the kids are fucking chilling, man. They're going to ride the carnival rides and shit during the daytime, and, you know, towards nighttime, they all kind of stay in, you know? Once it's nighttime, all right, now, maybe I don't want you out wandering around.
Yeah, no.
But, I mean, daytime's a lot more tame, so if you're a day parent and then, you know, at nighttime you keep them at camp, yeah, but I'd still give them some AC, you know? Like I don't think tent camping is it for the kids, man.
Not for that long of a time.
Yeah, not for, like, a day or two is one thing, but 5 fucking days, and, you know, it all depends, too. Now, you gotta be careful, because this new place we're at is gonna be about 30 minutes from the nearest Walmart. So, Legend Valley had a gas station right across the street. I do feel like we're gonna have issues of ice running out. It's gonna be more difficult to get supplies. Okay, if there's a general store, we'll see what they got, but I'm sure they're gonna sell out quick, man.
Yeah.
These jugs don't go there broke. You know, motherfuckers go there to spend.
But it's also a touristy Ozark place, you know what I'm saying? So they have regular shops and shit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully they'll be prepared for that.
Hopefully they're prepared for
I think that with them taking on the Gathering, they've also taken on other large festivals. You know, I got to assume that. I haven't looked deep enough into it. But I got to assume they've done it before, so they got to be as prepared as they can be.
Yep.
You know, as much as their infrastructure can provide.
But because we've never been there and we've never done it before, I definitely feel like you should over prepare, if anything. Because, like, worst case scenario, let's say they do run out. What's your plan? You know, especially if you're one of these homies that don't drive yourself there.
Yeah.
You know, if you roll with someone, what's your plan, bro?
So, and that also leads into our next one that I just thought about.
Okay.
So
Number 7.
Our next one, number 7. Plan your fucking way there and back, and make sure you have alternative options too, because you know how many motherfuckers I end up seeing sitting outside the gates on the last day, holding up signs trying to sell shit, getting rides back, this, that, and the third. Their ride left them because they did something shitty, this, that, or the other. Like, if you're gonna gather, don't be fucking stupid. it's probably best to have your own reliable transportation, or at the very least go with people that you know aren't going to do some
alright, so
shit.
there's supposed to be a list of like things that you need to bring. So what is it going to be? Bring transportation?
Apparently.
Bring transportation.
Yeah, bring transportation, definitely. Don't be
You know what I'm saying?
Or at least don't shit where you sleep and piss off the transportation that got you there.
Yeah. if you're riding with somebody, don't. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. You know what though? Like, I will say, I was gonna say, you know, bring money as one of them. But honestly, if you came there with no money, the Juggalos would take care of you.
Sure.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
Like you could, I guarantee you can mooch the entire gathering and still get plenty of love from these people.
Yep.
You know, like not like oh, you mooch and nobody's gonna really talk shit. Everybody's just really out to like give out free food. All the free food we've been given at the gathering and stuff by neighbors and stuff like that, and we got food.
Never nothing ever tainted neither.
Yeah.
So you know, like I know we all make jokes and shit, but like when you get food from somebody, you don't have to like worry about was there a fucking penis in this, or you know, did it dunk their fucking nuts in my soup?
No.
Unless it was one of your neighbors and you just pissed them off, then I would be a little concerned.
If you just pissed them off or something. If our next door neighbors at that one gathering or Nick shit on the border of the fucking if they gave us some food after that,
I'm good on that, Doug.
But, you know, you got, like, very neighborly vibes from all the people who set up around you.
Yep.
And sometimes you just don't get along, you know, with some of them. But for the most part, everybody watches out for each other. There have been times that I've, like, approached my camp, like, at night. And, you know, like, one of the neighbors will come up and be like, hey, what are you doing over here? And I'd be like, he's like, where's your camp or something like that? And I was like, this is my camp. I can't remember exactly how the conversation went down, but he was just checking to make sure that I kind of belonged there and shit like that, you know, watching out for each other.
I remember them. Those were the homies from Florida.
Yeah,
they had the smoker.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, they were cool as fuck. Yeah, we've always got along with all of our neighbors because, you know, we're neighborly people. We get along, right?
Yeah.
We had one neighbor, like 2 times ago. They just were on bullshit. Like they had zero. They were like 3 couples. All they did was fight each other the entire time. They had zero
neighbor etiquette.
Young,
they were young. They didn't
20s.
They didn't want to get along with people. Like they came there with a chip on their shoulder and left with one. And so we took a shit in their yard.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't, but you know.
None of us did.
Funny story about that, right? So let's go into the backstory. Fuck it, why not, right? Before we get into number 6. The backstory on that was, you know, we got a Blackstone grill, flat top, and it's got the grease catcher, right? Now we had one designated area out of the camp, away from the trail where nobody walks, right? And we dumped that and made that our grease pile spot. So that's where we would keep dumping all the fucking grease. And it was all just like meat fat. It wasn't like actual like vegetable oils or anything harmful to the environment. I don't use that kind of shit. Seed oils, none of that. But the neighbor was cutting through our campground and walked past it and was like, oh my god, is that shit on the ground? Because our camp name is the Shitheads. And we're like, oh, what the fuck? Why would we shit on the ground by where I have my grill, dumb fucking bitch? But she kept that fucking negative vibe the whole time. And if by chance you're listening, oh, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
Motherfuck you.
And enjoy.
Yeah, motherfuck you and all your friends. Like, I will fight each and last one of you, except the women.
And she wasn't like, she was like a friend of the people who were camping next to us. She was always like a...
Yeah, popping in.
Yeah, she would popping in and popping out. Yeah. So
but they let their friend ruin the neighborly relationship, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know, at the end of the day, we're shitheads. You know, if we don't like you, you know, oh, what's that? We're not getting along. Oh, we played a song you don't like. I'm gonna play that motherfucker 30 times in a row at full blast, bitch. We're listening to this song for the rest of the day.
Then
you quack like a duck when you fuck. Can you fart on my balls
and fuck?
Can you shit on my chest for good luck?
Yeah, nah, bro. and I don't give a fuck. I'll be petty. You know, like, we're here to have a good time. We're here to be family. You know, what's the fucking point of bringing the negative vibes, you know? Let's make that number 6. You know, like we said, bring a sense of humor. Like, how about just attitude. Don't bring negativity? You know, if you're going there, let's go to... We're on vacation.
It's family vibes.
Bring vacation vibes. Don't
come to the gathering trying to start some bullshit.
Come to the gathering trying to fight somebody that they argued with on the internet last year. You know, they got fucking tough guy muscles.
Oh, but you better believe that there's gonna be people who do that kind of shit.
Every day. I'll catch you at the gathering.
If they actually do bump into each other, hey motherfucker, talking shit. Oh, absolutely.
Like you had fucking
just gonna go down. It's fucking juggalo shit, man.
No, you had like
fight.
Pussy ass Ned and boy fucking talking about shooting up Juggalo Ohio 4, Tuggalo Ohio. Motherfucking the motherfucking Adolf Shitler over there jacking off on the ground. Fucking Sharif.
What a fucking weird ass motherfucker.
Hey, bro.
And
you know what's crazy? What's crazy is about I know dude. Well, not like let me fix that right. Like
you gotta
like I've had interactions with dude online, and my first thing was always the fucking the mustache, right? What's up with that? But then when I seen he wasn't white, I was like, now I don't know his backstory, but like when I seen the name, I was like, well, that's like an Arabic name. So I was like, if homie's Arabic, then I guess it's not really, he's not a part of the master race. So yes, it could be like impersonating it out of bad taste, but a lot of Juggalo shit's done in bad taste. So I can't really like say he's a Nazi or some shit because of that. But you know, like I got Jewish heritage. You know, my great grandparents were Jewish, and you know, the fucking saved from concentration camp Jewish. They both had fucking numbers tattooed on them, and but outside of that, you know, I don't live a Jewish life, so I'm not like super in depth with the culture or nothing like that. So I mean, I wasn't instantly as offended as somebody that was a living Jew or something would be, a practicing Jew. But you know, that's fucking in bad taste, bro. First of all, I ain't with none of that Nazi shit anyway. But then also, like, homie got straight up butt fucking naked and was like jacking off right there in front of the cops, laying on the ground. Most people are like, oh, I'd whoop his ass if I seen it. Like, they didn't realize that, like, in the photo, cops are standing right there.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're not gonna do shit in front of the cops, bro. You know, like, you're gonna go straight to jail. Like that's dumb, because you're not even gonna get one lick in, and the cops are gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know, like dude's obviously on drugs, so they're letting him do it. They didn't even take him to jail. They sent him home on like a fucking Uber, I think.
Wow.
But you know, obviously, once again, when they're like, "Oh, it's an all-age show, child fucking molester shit," like, yeah, probably. Like, I mean, you can't jack off in front of kids, bro.
Yeah, no, and you know what? It's not. It's also not the gathering. The gathering, it's to be expected to see some weird ass shit. But that doesn't mean that every Juggalo event has to be like
right. Not every moment is the gathering is not fucking every Juggalo show is not the gathering. You know, the gathering is
Juggalo Island. We can have fun.
Let our nuts hang by the water. Oh, we're gonna be letting our nuts hang by the water in fucking Missouri, yo. I'm so fucking. Yeah, you know what? Fuck that Nazi jack off, dude. Let's not even talk about that fucking pussy no more, man.
Fuck that guy.
Frankie.
You don't want it.
Oh, alright. Well,
Frankie not part.
We'll do a motherfucking Area 420.
Frankie's being weak.
That's right. I gotta fucking drive, man. I'm already feeling so fucking tired and sluggish. We ate a fat ass dinner.
Yeah,
pizza for lunch.
At motherfucking Rossi's barbecue.
And Wyandotte, Illinois.
Wyandotte, Illinois, man. If y'all are ever in here, I don't know what you would be doing out in this town, but if you're coming through, stop for the barbecue, man.
You know, it's one of the
and then you can come across the street and hang out with him.
Puds McGutt, Chicago, Illinois.
60652.
Help him take a bite out of crane.
Take a bite out of that ass, motherfucker.
And if you're brave enough, you could take a seat on Pud's casting couch.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
guys or girls, he don't give a fuck. He
Yeah,
don't discriminate.
It's been a
Guys,
while.
you gotta be smaller than me in the pants.
Well, whip it out. Show them what you're working with.
No, I don't want to get you demonetized.
Yeah, I lose $1 for every inch.
Damn. Looks like you're losing about $12.
Dude, if you got a fucking 12-inch dick, I'll fuck my own ass.
Let me get one of those honey packs and I will.
Honey pack. Hey, speaking of honey pack, man, fucking our sponsor, unofficial, Blue Chew. I bought some of the Blue Chew Maxes. Hey, them shits are fucking fire, bro. Like, you know, I don't have any like erectile dysfunction issues, but I was watching a podcast and they were talking about like, oh, you know, they got sent a whole bunch of samples, and dude's like, well, I tried one. He's like, man, it feels like when you get like the boner of like being a teenager again.
Yeah.
And I was, and the fact that like you're fucking, it's just there still, and it's like, oh, well, this thing ain't going nowhere. Like, hey, that's fucking great, bro. Like, I'm fucking pushing 40, dog. Them days don't come like that.
Yeah.
Every day no more. That fucking shits are awesome. But I fucking had a heart rush from that bitch.
Oh yeah, because it makes your blood rush.
I fucking felt like I was coked out off that thing.
That's wild. Shout out to Blue Chew.
Yep.
Shit's expensive though, man. Hey, that shit's expensive, man.
Hey, sex sells, dog. Can you blame them?
Yeah, but fucking $20 for 4 pills a month
Ooh,
is crazy talk. $25 because you got to pay $5 shipping.
What I'm afraid of is like developing more of a dependency on that, like that all the stuff, like because if you use the pill enough, you can't go back to not using.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, it just ain't gonna happen even more.
Yeah, no, I used the pill and then I did use it for like 5 days afterwards, and yeah, I mean I was still performing fine, but I'm sitting on the other ones, special occasions, man. It's the old lady's birthday. Why don't you give her a good present?
You going for hours.
Walk into the room, dick first.
Oh,
All night. All night long.
all night.
Yep. You get to see, man. Yeah, and I definitely don't recommend taking a Blue Chew at the gathering unless you're planning on, you know, walking around with that boy standing at attention. You got your motherfucking freak flag flying high, homies. Your hatchet's raised low.
That hatchet just stays swinging.
Yeah. So, another thing I would say, you know, when we're going back to our top 10, is we get to number 5. And we haven't really mentioned food yet. Now, food at the gathering is expensive as a motherfucker. These food vendors and food trucks and all that, bro, you know, you're spending $20 a person each a rip, you know.
Yeah.
So if money is an issue to you, bring food. Bring your own food.
Well, like I said though, like you can mooch and still be fine. Like yeah, that's typical for any camping, you know, bring food and shit like that. But I'd say even more so for the gathering, it's not completely necessary.
No, it's not. But it's funny because even like some of my homies I know that are homeless and they hustle their way into the gathering, they'll still pull up with a backpack. That's where the fucking cans of raviolis come from.
Oh my god.
Because the fools be pulling up with backpacks full of raviolis and SpaghettiOs because you can just pop that bitch open, eat it. And that's not a dumb idea. Throwing them sucks, but, you know, eating them's good. You know, ramen cups, you know, it ain't hard to get hot water from somebody. Everybody's got grills and shit and kettles. It's easy to find that shit. You know, you just gotta come out of your comfort zone and don't be afraid to ask somebody for some shit, you know. If you're a cool motherfucker, you don't got no problems, right? You know, if you're sketchy, motherfuckers will know your sketchy vibes. Yeah. We can recognize a snake in the grass usually.
Yeah. What number are we on?
We're going to number 4 now.
4.
We're getting to the more important things.
So does food also cover supplies then?
No, just food.
Okay, so 4 should be supplies.
What would be a supply that you feel like is necessary?
So for me, honestly, I was just thinking about more so specifically for our own planning this year. So logistically, the way that we usually ran with our Walmart trips and all that, etc., etc. This year might be a little bit more fucky with the nearest. Well, normally we don't have to resupply at Walmart's, but
Well, we're doing this a first timer list. Is that ours?
no. I'm just going into backstory. But anyway, so never mind. So we'll skip the backstory. It's too long, and I feel like I'm high and rambling. Anyway, fucking with the Walmart situation being like 30 minutes away, you're gonna want to carry or come as prepared as possible. And that meaning like you're gonna want to stock up on all your shit. You don't want to have to go back because the 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back, shit might be getting sold out. I don't know what the area looks like.
I mean,
out
yeah,
there.
ideally, if you can, try to bring everything initially, you know, right?
Don't rely on getting things while you're there. once you get there.
Don't worry about over preparing because I'd say that's fucking impossible. You know, like if you're talking about 4 days, you know, like 4 days of fucking survival shit. And so like anything that you can fit, anything that you can fit in the vehicle, you know, fucking pack it up, bring it.
Pack that motherfucker to the brim, man.
Anything that you think that you might not need, if it'll fit, bring it.
Yep.
Yep. The another thing I would think is, you know, if ice is a limited resource, if you pack the bottom of your cooler with dry ice, and then put just a layer of cardboard, you can put your wet ice on top of it, and it'll retain that wet ice for a hell of a lot longer. That regular ice cubes, those will stay for 2, 3, 4 days before it even turns all the way into swamp water. That's still ice water. So I mean, another thing is I noticed as the coolers, it gets hot, as the coolers melt, that ice water will still keep your shit cold. But you got to keep it waterproof now. So like if you had waterproof freezer bags, you put all your meats and all that in there so they don't get water inside of them. You should be good.
Yep, you want to keep your shit cool. Hopefully though, they know how to prepare have all the ice ready and shit. Fucking Legend Valley had it down pretty good. The gas station across the street.
Yep.
They kept it pretty well stocked. I think there was only one time that we went for ice and there wasn't any.
Yep.
But later on there was.
Yep. They had the ice truck that would come through.
Yeah.
Well, it stayed there pretty much the whole time. Yeah, it stayed there. The number 3. I mean, we haven't said sunscreen.
Yep.
Sunscreen. We're in the Ozarks with the UV rating being as high as you're going to get it. Not only are you going to sunburn, like we had sunburn from the Ozarks when we went to the float. I had sunburn on my fucking legs from being on them kayaks that lasted 6 months. The fucking UV rays are fucking deep, bro. That was a purple sunburn for fucking 6 months. I had a tan line from that shit for a year after. It was crazy as fuck, bro. Like that sun's no joke, man. You'll fucking die out there in that shit. You gotta protect your body, What you got for number 2?
Hydration.
It's a solid one, man. Stay hydrated. Water's a motherfucker, man. There's Faygo. The Faygo runneth over. But Faygo also has like the highest carb and sugar content of any fucking soda on the market. And, with all that fucking sugar and all that shit, you're going to dehydrate yourself. So you need to be drinking water too, And then we got number 1. The very last, number 1. Most important rule, right? Have fun, motherfuckers. It's the gathering of the Juggalos. This shit happens once a fucking year, and we never know when it's going to be the last one. Every year we always joke, gatherings canceled. Like you got to understand, bro. In St. Clown Posse, they're getting old, man. Jay's fucking like 54. Shaggy's about 50 years old, bro. Like I don't know how many 54 and 50-year-olds man. Like motherfuckers ain't got it like they used to, man. Like how many more years
You
do
think
these
it's
dudes got it in them
sustainable?
before it's over? You know, I hope, I pray that we would still keep it moving forward. But I mean,
you know, I hope and pray that they have just as great and grand of a fucking experience as we do, as the people who go there. That, you know, like, Jay and Shaggy just getting that crazy respect. Fucking, you never see Jay out there anymore, like amongst the people. But you know, you'll see Shaggy, you'll see other artists and shit like that. You know, like
Shaggy's doing pop-ups this year.
I just hope that that to them it's just as worth it to, you know, put it all together, because I know they don't really make much money.
Yeah.
If
anything, they lose money, and
it's
it's a hassle for them to perform this stuff. And like, some people don't realize how much of a blessing it is that we get to experience it when we do. You know what I mean?
It's tons and tons of work. You know, like if they all of a sudden just stopped and we wanted to just all as a group decided, hey, you know, like, we're 3 people, we could put our heads together and, you know, try to continue it, you know, do like a Juggalo thing to replace the gathering, because you know, like, they're not doing it anymore. Fucking Jay and Shaggy and Jump Steady, what's his name? Rob. Yeah, that's it. Rob. But you know, like, it would take a ridiculous amount of fucking work, and most likely it would be a shit show. You know, like, completely fucking.
I mean, we see how the Hog Daddy events.
No,
like it's gonna, you know, in theory it sounds great, but I guarantee whether we could get it done, you know, it's possible. I think the right heads could come together and we could keep something going, but it's got to be the right heads. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got to be the right heads, and I don't know who those people are right now. Like, I hope they exist. And I think that maybe they'll pop out of the woodwork when needed, like fucking Batman. I hope, man.
Honestly, I think it's going to be the float that takes over.
No, see, okay, what I'm saying, though, like, is the gathering vibe, you know? Like, when you go to the gathering and all that shit, like, that's irreplaceable. Just because, like, I've heard of Burning Man. Burning Man is comparable because, you know, it's just like, you know...
Nah, Burning Man's on some weird-ass shit, though.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, but, like, it's still, like, you know, like, you can do whatever you want.
It's the most similar.
Yeah, it's the most similar type of event and shit, but, at the same time, it's extremely fucking different. You know, the clowns is like it's goofy ass shit. It's a bunch of like childish minds. You know, here's 3 of them.
The childish fuckery is what you won't have at another festival.
Yeah,
all the childish fuckery.
Nowhere else. I've seen things like Swamp Fest, the BMX festival.
Yeah,
that's like earlier in the year.
Actually, dude, Redneck Rave, that ghetto ass shit. That shit would be the closest probably vibe to it.
I just hate fucking rednecks.
Oh, same, dude. They're fucking trash.
Yeah, I would not have fun there. I would fucking...
That shit would be
ready to fight every neighbor I had.
I don't like the music.
They look fun though, like as far as like all the mudding and all that shit.
That's the shit I would think would be fun.
I never did none of that shit.
Shooting the fireworks at each other and all that kind of shit, like anything goes. Like I've seen that at that Swamp Fest and shit like that.
You know, with the Juggalos, man, like, as far as, like, the goofy clown aspect, the childish fuckery that we have, like, so many Juggalos share a similar backstory, you know, where we coming from broken homes. A lot of us didn't have the best childhood, and, like, we're able to let that kid out. Yeah. You know, we get to go there and we get to let that fucking kid out. We get to have fun again. Like, real fucking unadulterated fun. And that it's just... You can't replicate that anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, and so with knowing that, like, we fucking implore all of our homies to, like, respect this grounds, because, like, moving forward, like, if we lose this place, you know, look how hard it was for them to find this place.
Yeah. Like,
you know, like, do we want to just, like, let it end? We can have fun. We can be like... It's not that they're not saying now don't have fun.
Ourselves.
You know, like maybe clean up after yourself a little bit. Try not to blow up a porta potty again.
Okay, yeah. See, like that's just too fucking much. There's so much funny ass fucking good tomfoolery that you could fucking do while you're there at the fucking gathering. But blowing up a porta potty.
Yeah.
it's too much. Like, yeah, it appeals to some people, but you know, like saying there's other fucking shenanigans.
Like we talked about the trash fight.
Yeah.
It's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
They've never said, "Oh, don't do that." You know, like they've been like, "Oh, I better not throw that shit at me." You throw that nasty motherfucker at me. We're fighting, but that's it. You know, there was no, "Oh, you guys are gonna get kicked out. We're never gonna be here again." Like that's from the shit that's over the top, bro. Like the things that are dangerous to each other and the health of our friends and our ground. Like that's the shit that you just don't do.
Yeah,
right?
and like contracted things like the porta potties and things like that. You know, like that's not even on the grounds. Like the people that you paid a ticket to, you know, like you can't just be like, well, you know, like I paid how much for a ticket, now I could just like break shit, I could just start trashing shit, you know, like that's not
how that shit works.
No,
man.
like it's huge ass fines, you know, like a porta potty. How much did you say it was?
I might be wrong, but I heard like it was upwards of almost $20K.
Yeah, I could believe it. I could totally
that's
fucking
crazy
believe it.
talk.
Yeah, for a replacement one, $20K, like that's a serious amount of fucking money. And
that could be their profit margin too, you know. Like you just fucked ICP out of $20K when you did that, you know.
Yeah. It's a big deal, and it's not worth it, you know. Like it's, I don't know. I can't help but think that it's fucking funny, that it's fucking cool. And all that. Sorry, you know. But I'm a shithead.
I laugh. It's funny.
It's funny.
But like, you have to understand that this is the behavior that's going to lose us out.
We can only burn so many bridges until there's none left. You know.
This guy had a whole shitload of fart bombs before fart bombs became the norm at the fucking gathering. He was like the first. He just fucking brought a shitload of them. And he was just like tossing them in people's carts and shit like that, you know. And handed them to people, and as he's handing them to him, you know, break them in his hand. They're like, "Oh, free!" He's like, "Free."
Oh yeah, no, I was walking around with a pocket full of them, and I was like, "Hey, free shit, free shit! I got free shit." Guy walks up, "I like free shit," and I was like, "Here you go, man." And I handed it to him. He thought I was like, "Oh, cool, a bag of weed or something," and it says, "Poof."
It's like,
but it's funny. I've never had anybody be like, "Oh, fucking fight you over that." It's all laughs, you know.
Fucking harmless shit, you know.
Like, yourself.
Like like get creative. Blowing up a porta potty, fuck you.
You're a prick.
You ruin this shit for us.
It's like throwing fireworks in a porta potty when somebody's in there.
Like,
that's crazy, bro. Like, come on, that's crazy work, man. Like anywhere else, that's legitimate assault, bro. You're gonna go to fucking jail. Like, don't be a dick to your. Is saying family a joke? Is it bullshit, or do you mean it? Because if you don't fucking mean it, then don't come.
Yeah, a lot of the gatekeeping and shit like that.
That's why we gatekeep, because we don't want any of these fuckheads. Like
all the randos and stuff that we allow that aren't juggalos at all. They just want to see the shit show. You know, it's just like. Yeah, like, we're against gatekeeping, but at the same time, I understand where it comes from.
I get that gatekeeping. That's cool.
Yeah.
No new ninjas, man. I'm on board. I'm cool with it. You know. We could have, you know, you could have somebody in your group, you know, that's new or whatever like that, but that's one thing, right? Because everybody got introduced at one point in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like a whole group of people that don't know shit about where they're going and they just pop up because it's a cool festival they seen on TikTok.
Y'all
don't need to be here.
Kick rocks.
Honestly, y'all should go because I'm just gonna have such a good time
hazing you
from afar. Watching how they fucking like they just collapse everything. The Juggalos just push their way in and fucking collapse.
Did you guys see that one?
There's so many families and shit that I've met in my life, and like bros and stuff like that I could see being inspired by, oh, let's go to this and see the shit show and stuff like that, and get there and just fucking hate every fucking second of it, you know, like not wanting to leave their fucking camp and shit. Like, oh, like fucking hating on the neighbors, the fact that you can't sleep at night. People walking around at fucking 2 in the morning with loud horns, fuck your sleep and shit, you know?
I miss it so much.
It's definitely something that if you came not knowing what you're getting into, not doing your homework, you're probably not gonna have a great time. Or you know, like, hey,
you gotta be the right type of person.
The right type of person.
And to be honest, if you can have if you can come and have a good time, you probably are a juggalo. To be honest,
that's why we always give our homie Nick shit. You know, he doesn't listen to our music, but in soul, he's been to 4 fucking gatherings now. He won't miss one. In soul, he is a juggalo. He's just not into our music. Yeah. And that's cool because the juggalo. Well, yeah, I can't say he's not into our music because he like fucks with some of it. He fucks with like Convalescence. He fucks with some ICP songs. Like he's not against us by far. He loves.
He respects fucking the lyrics and all that shit. Thinks it's fucking hilarious and all that. First time, you know, like the first time we all heard like the original ICP shit, laughing our asses off. Same with him. You know, it's hilarious. Yep. They're slick with it.
Slick as fuck, bro. Violent J, say what you will about his character or whatever. I don't really have nothing negative to say about the man. But back in the day, fucking leading up to Wizard of the Hood, slightly after, I would say after the Calm. Well, even before the Calm. Like in my lyrics kind of started to drop off, but I mean he's on a lot of drugs and shit too, you know.
Not drugs, getting old,
you know. But that fucking early Violent J is one of the fucking most talented lyricists, man.
Yep, 100%.
The way he could fucking paint that picture and the fact that he was able to take, you know, we say that you know you're seeing them now, they're OGs of rap music, all this, right? Like. Back in the day, though, like, motherfuckers didn't hear that and, like, instantly think, oh, this is, like, rap. You know, like, it was its own thing.
Yeah.
Like...
There's a lot of songs, if you heard them, you're going to initially think it's rock.
Rock, yeah, because a lot of it had, like, guitar in it.
Slash is on a...
Malenko, I think.
Yeah, Malenko. I'm trying to think of the Slash. Or the track. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm really high.
Yeah, I'm high as fuck. But But yeah, even still, like, 'cause I had a lot of homies like back in the day that were into rap, and they'd be like, "Oh, ICP, aren't they like rock?" I was like, "No, they're rap." And then they hear him like, "Oh, I guess that's kind of like they're rapping," but
I hear completely rap when
I hear rap, you know. But to regular rappers, to regular rap music, that wasn't comparable. You know, now it's comparable, and then now with the beats like changing to like be more mainstream rap style beats. It's just changing the dynamic a little bit. Maybe it's just me getting old, bro. You know, I can't say nothing about that. Maybe I'm just old and stuck in my fucking ways. You know, I love all the new homies and shit, but I take my fucking gathering Ouija nap. You know, that's not for me. You know, cool ass homie, but not musically. I'm just not into that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make me less of a juggalo. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to listen to every fucking thing. You know, how many people are consider themselves juggalos still that still listen to like Twisted? And Twisted's music now is fucking completely different than
it's not even
in the same genre. I feel like, you know, Jamie Madrox will jump on Instagrams and do like raps and shit just to show he still got it.
Yeah.
But like the actual tracks they're putting out ain't it for me. You know, it wasn't. I've always liked a good blend of rap and rock, but I don't know. They didn't nail it for me. To some people, love that shit, and you know, if you do, that's what's up. You know, I ain't gonna call you a Twizzler, or make fun of you or nothing. I might launch some Twizzlers at you with the slingshot, but that's it. You know, you can listen to what you want. Old Twisted, fuck it, man. Some of the best shit, bro. You know, old Green Book, Freak Show, Most Tasteless. That was some good music, man. Can't nobody ever take that away. Old Lotus, some of the best shit, man. Psychopathic Riders, Supervillains. Come on, man. You can't take the legacy away from the gentleman. But I don't like the direction that their music went to.
Yeah. Every gathering, everybody's always waiting for the reunion of like
Dark Lotus.
Everybody's always fucking trying to make rumors that, you know,
Lotus.
Everybody's always got to make comments. Hey, wouldn't it be great if it's Twisted came back, they tried to surprise us, and there's always like a mystery something.
Mystery
like that.
seminar.
Everybody's like, it's fucking Twisted, it's gotta be Twisted, but it never fucking is. But that would be, like there was a time where the gatherings, were in their prime. Oh, I'm good. And yeah, like we're definitely past that. I would have loved to attended one of the ones with like ABK and fucking Blaze and around that time, that era, fucking
You know what you should attend? This motherfucking area 420, big dog.
420. No, I don't want it.
Area 69.
I'm so fucking tired and sluggish. It's only gonna fucking me up even more.
The another thing about the gathering is, man, if Twisted and all of them were to fucking make up and come back, like, I don't think they could even come to the gathering, bro. I don't think it's gonna be as happy of a reunion as everybody thinks, because there's so many Twisted haters now. I think that they would fuck with them on stage.
Oh yeah.
And it gets worse. Like they're not gonna. They might come back that one show and then like leave halfway through it. Like if y'all are bogus, like. And at the end of the day, like, I get why you would hate Twisted, right? Them not supporting us for the march and shit. Like, yo man, that was the fucking.
Yeah,
that was a stab in the fucking back, yo. If you're a Juggalo, like, what they did is they got scared. They thought that they would have a music career outside of the Juggalos, and they got scared, and they didn't want to be associated with a sinking ship. And so, rather than go down with the captain, they fucking jumped ship and tried to fucking do on their own shit. And, you see what happens, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
if they're your homies, we're riding until the fucking death. You know what I mean? We're going down together. We're Juggalos, then I guess. Fuck it. And that's what it should have been, but...
We don't die, motherfucker.
That's right, man. Juggalos, we don't die. And neither does the motherfucking Wormhole Podcast, y'all. That's been our motherfucking top 10 prep fucking things that you need to bring to the gathering for newcomers. Do that shit. And come to the motherfucking gathering. Have some motherfucking fun. And till next time, y'all. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Keep your motherfucking eyes to the skies. Wormhole out, y'all. Peace.
It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. Yeah. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. Yeah. In the galactic shitheads from outer space, the wormhole pod taking over the human race with the faces set to kill. We sliding up in your place, take your credits in your bitch, then disintegrate your face. We assimilate as we roll through the breeze, tripping off the fungus, getting lifted from the trees, saying fuck the ops. Yeah, we killed them bitches with ease, doing drive-bys with Bigfoot sliding in UAPs. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. Yeah. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. It's the motherfucking wormhole, homie. Yeah.